Well, I wanted to talk about Washington, D.C. today. And I know I've shown before that there's an L above the Capitol building in the streets. And I'm not sure if I've shown how the streets are laid out in pentagrams, Masonic symbols, and all these other things. And, you know, when you look at Washington, D.C., the National Mall itself, and right basically in the center of it is this giant Egyptian obelisk that basically is representing the Washington Monument, which makes no sense whatsoever. It makes you wonder what's really happening and why they built these. And of course we know it had to do with the Masons, which goes back to the Jesuits. And basically it comes down to you have Masonic symbols, you have sigils, you have pentagrams, and all this magical, weird stuff going on there. And you also have the technology that is going along with it. Now, they just recently finished the African American Museum that's there in the mall now. And if you notice, the outside of the building has this metal grid. It's brown, and it's the shape that it's in. They got some weird excuse on why they designed it that way. Yet, it's, in my theory, a HARP antenna. Some sort of defense thing there. Now, all these things in Washington and all these things at the mall, the thing that gets me the most is when we go to the center and we go back to the Washington Monument, the obelisk, and you notice that there's these weird lines in the ground, the paths that you follow around it, and some of these are symbols. One looks like an egg, it also looks like a cat, a feline, and what this really is this area of this spot is an interdimensional gateway portal. Over the years, I've seen videos and images of ships basically disappearing and reappearing right beside the monument. Many people have seen them over the years. You don't see them on the internet no more, and they're hard to find, basically. And through my research over time, looking into this, I come to the conclusion that this gateway portal goes to the planet Mars. I'm not exactly sure where on Mars. I just know it goes there, and they travel back and forth interdimensionally through a portal. Now, some people might go, "Oh, you're just going too far now, Frank." And I'm like, no. This fits right into exactly what I usually talk about with the invisible rulers, the owl, the reptilians, and all this other stuff. And they have it right there in Washington, D.C. And I figured I'd talk about it so maybe the people are there, might get their cameras out, videotape that area, especially at night, and see if maybe they can capture something. Just wanted to talk about it. Just wanted to say what it is, what I think it is. That's my theory about Washington, D.C. and the National Mall.